Hello, hunters and heroes. My name is TB Skyn, and welcome to Monster Hunter Rise, a game I have been looking forward to quite a bit, and which has some rather lovely music on the opening screen. Okay, anyway, Monster Hunter. I've been playing Monster Hunter World on this channel for a while. Lovely game. Found it a lot of fun. Finally got into the Monster Hunter series. That's a really pretty voice. And now Monster Hunter Rise on the Switch with the dog that you can ride. You can pet the dog and fight the monsters with the dog and something puppet strings control the monster. A lot of fun things. So wanted to play. I've had a lot of chocolate today. I don't know if you can tell. And quite a bit of caffeine as well. So, yeah, Monster Hunter is what we're doing. Sound output device. What other options are there? External speakers, probably. Oh, yeah, that sounds better. Oh, that changes the compression. Oh, cool. Okay. Didn't know that. Language, blah, blah. I've chosen the Monster Hunter language for the dialogue. Just because I kind of like that they have this fake language. So I figure, why not mess with it? Anyway. Let's see. Do we want a masculine type or a feminine type? Oh, you can see them in different lighting conditions. Cool. Let's just go with the masculine. Oh, hello, Geralt. Geralt of Rivia up in here. I'm not sure I want to mess with it too much, but what? Can I not have a proper full? Okay, fine. Oh, so you can mix and match, so I could put a more femme-looking face on. Oh, that's cool. That's nice. I don't want to be 0 years old. I like to look like reasonably an adult. Let's see. Clothing. Oh. Why not? Voice. Sure, why not? Let's see, what else can we do? Anyway, let's see. What's the options? So long hair, pigtails, cropped. Let's get some definition on that face. What do we have for eyebrows? Really not very much variety, huh? But let's get some dark brows going. Oh, good grief. Can I not just randomize that? Okay, that's a little too granular, I don't care. Mouth, facial hair. Makeup. Anything good? Ooh, scars. Now it's my Inquisitor from, or my Hawk from Dragon Age 2. Let's get hella scars up in here. Just Stellan Skarsgård. Scar Mother Rinna, eat your heart out. Yeah. Yeah, someone fucked him up. No, this should be redder. Yeah, there. Kissable mouth. Can't do anything about the body, though. There's really only 2 body types. That kind of sucks. Really? That's the best you could just... 2 body types? Yeah. That's a little weak. But fair enough. Let's go with this guy. I shouldn't call myself anything illegal or offensive. Fine. My name will only be offensive to Seraphine stands on Twitter. Darn it. Okay. Oh, that's a thin doggo. Okay, doggo. Hello, doggo. Oh no. Oh, I want all of them. Oh yes, look at this precious boy. Look at this precious boy. Oh, look at him. Look at you. Oh, they're all such good boys. Or girls, or what, I don't care. Who gives a shit? Oh, they're good. All right, let's go. Okay, let's have you. Let's have you. What can we do with the Oh. Let's do that, and then make you. Okay, so you can mess around with 3 distinct coat patterns. I see. Okay. But then you can change all of it and make him like. Oh. Pink doggo. Red doggo. Yellow doggo. Golden doggo. Blue doggo. No pattern? Oh. Making like a single color. Let's start by making all of them that, and then we can do like, oh, okay. Okay, red. Let's see, well, so I should just right here. And then saturate and contrast. I have spray painted my dog. Okay, so if we take that into like the brown, saturate it and give it a little... Ooh. Okay, so we can bring the luminosity all the way up. Oh. Okay, so not along the back, because that's the back ridge, and I don't want to mess with that, but I do want to mess with... Alright, since that has no saturation, it makes no difference right now. Because then... we can go over, like, here-ish. Fortunately, not what I'm looking for. So all I really want is I want to make it a little colorful. Just give him a little color. Aw, giant big puppy dog eyes! Give him heterochromia if you want. Different ear styles. I like the pointy up ears. They're cool. Ooh, tail styles. Oh, big bushy tail. Yes. We can give his scarf a different color. I do want the scarf to be red. Oh, okay. Let's go with something. Yeah. Bonus points to anyone in the comments who can tell me where I got that from. Oh, the good little kitty cats, palicos. Look at you, precious boys. Boys and girls. What do we have for eye options? Heterochromia. Let's do heterochromia on this one. Let's see, ears. Oh, little tiny Nibbius got his flat ears. Too cute. Can't handle it. We can't do that. I just get distracted. Clothing. Okay, what do you do? Do you do gathering? Do you do bombardier? Fighting? Support type places traps to weaken monsters, or a healer. I mean, knowing how I play Monster Hunter, let's just stick with healer. Actually. A good kitty cat name. Jazz the cat. Okay, we're almost playing the video game now. I'm gonna repurchase this game when it comes out on PC. I already know I will. Look at my good dog! I want one! Yeah, no, that doesn't make it better. Look at those giant anime eyes on my edgy man. Gave him all those scars and the facial hair. It just has these giant anime eyes. Oh, it looks wonderful. Of course, the trouble is, like, I kind of can't take as long in character creation as I want, because I do want this video to not be like half character creation before anything else happens. Ooh. He's a doll. It's lovely. I like him. He's a good character design. And as always, the animation quality, especially on the Palicos. I do wish those twins weren't such, like, blatantly obvious waifu bait. Huh. Okay, so I think the lip sync is probably... Yeah, the lip sync is probably set to Japanese. Maybe we should swap over then. A horde of monsters. Man, I love this ukiyo-e art style. Now, Sky, rampaging all aside, I've got news for you. Got a message from the guild this morning. Says that you are now a certified hunter. You're really living now, Squirt. Well, I guess I shouldn't call you that now you're certified, but I don't think it'll stop me. Sorry to interrupt, Elder Fugan. I've informed the village of the coming rampage like you asked. Yeah, thank you. By the way, Sky, I overheard the good news. You're finally an official hunter? Wow, congratulations. All you need to do now is register with the guild so you can start accepting those quests. To do that, you need to... tutorial. Okay. Cool. Okay, let's... can we change the language? No, we cannot. Okay, we can't do anything right now except... Then dash with R. Okay. Yeah, no, but I want to talk to Mr. Marketman. Greetings, Master Skyen. I was just informed that you have been accepted into the guild. Felicitations. Here you will find restorative cures and other such items to aid you on your hunt. I often diversify my stock and provide special offers for hunters too. I think you'll find them most agreeable. Let's see, harvest items at half price, blah blah blah. So. Okay, and then the blacksmith. Yes, exit tutorial. Yep. Hello. Hello? What is it? You can see I'm busy here preparing for the rampage. Now, Master Hamon. This time I've come to tell you the good news. Skyen is a... Yes, blah blah blah, steel, weapons, etc. You can hire buddies at the Buddy Plaza up ahead. The wire bug gauge is displayed at the bottom of the screen. Performing wire dashes or silk bind attacks will deplete this gauge. Okay, so I can... Oh, okay, cool. What, so I can dash to, like... Always. Oh, you can always use it. Whee! Okay. Cool, 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 cool. And then, woohoo! Oh, I'm gonna use that a lot. Anyway, what are we doing? Talking to the chef. I'm recognized by the blah blah bunny dongo. Okay, trying on a longsword. Blah 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 blah. Okay, I want to skip through the tutorial because I've done tutorials in Monster Hunter before. Oh boy, have I ever. Really? Okay, fine. Yoing! Woohoo! In here? But yeah, so far we've been introduced to like what seems to be an eatery where you can get like temporary buffs for hunts. We got a blacksmith, we've got a normal shop. So there's like not really any game surprises here that I think are worth reading through. Alright, hello there, Skyen. You sure took forever to get here. I thought I was gonna croak. You were probably well aware that I, Hojo, am the guildmaster of this exceptional gathering hub. Oh, to that, your guild registration. Oh, yes, well, I was getting to it before you interrupted me. Had you let me finish, I would have told you that we no longer do things that way. Get with it, young hunter. No tests to take or papers to stamp, just my okay and you're on your way. And with that, you are now officially a hunter. Not just any hunter, no. A hunter of Kamawara Village. Accept a quest from our dearest Minoto and go hunt some monsters. About that, as much as I'd like to, I have to get this report about the rampage ready for the guild. I'm terribly sorry. Could you talk to Hinoa first so she can explain quests to you?
Yo, Ace! I just overheard the gnarly news. Awesome! Before you run off to see Hinoa, pop over here for a sec. I gotta check you out in your new threads.
He said gnarly. I have no choice. He has to have this accent.
Yeah, looking good, Ace. Congrats on becoming a hunter. That hard work finally paid off. Yeah, I'm really happy for you. Yeah, before I forget, I gotta tell you about the action bar. The action bar lets you pull off all sorts of actions without opening any menus. Pretty gnarly, if you ask me. Let's try it out. Select the camera from the action bar and snap a picture of me. I want you to take my picture. Let me see it.
Okay then, pictures can be taken using the camera from the action bar or custom radial menu, snap photos, blah blah blah. Pictures focused on a monster or endemic life are automatically classified in the album, locked in the hunter's notes. Uh-huh. The picture will be taken from your view and character view, and you can have your pet, Kahoot, take pictures of you. Okay. So select camera... left, right, up, down. Oh, down. Sup?
Oh yeah, that's one handsome devil, yo. Yeah, now you get acquainted with the action bar. I think it's quest time. But if you're still not confident in your abilities, you can head up that training area to sharpen them up. It's just a short boat ride from the Buddy Plaza where Yori and all his furry friends hang out. You can try your hands at all sorts of weapons and skills there. It's a great place to warm up before a big hunt. Alright, I'll quit holding you up. Hinoa's still waiting for you, isn't she?
Hunter info on the start menu provides tutorial hints, basic information, blah 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 blah. Found the start menu information, blah blah, instruction manual, blah blah, characteristics of monsters. Probably need to look that up at some point or another. Okay. Oh, that is a lot of tutorial. That is Minoto. Where is Hinoa? Is she in here even? So he's just the chef who makes the food with this thing. Okay, well, let's find Hinoa, I guess. Well, near a Palamute, ride a Palamute. Oh, I intend to. Can I ride him? No! Okay, ride. Ride. Yes! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at my perfect dog. Look at him. Oh, he's the best dog. He's just absolutely the best dog. Okay, so do I have a mini map? I do. Maybe. No. Okay, well, where the higgity haggity hawk? Is that lady? Hinoa. Am I just blind? Is that the problem? Is she in here? Yes, you can ask Hinoa to do it, but where the heck is she? Who are you? Oh, it's you, the new hunter. Skyen, right? I'm Ayane. I'm a high-rank hunter, for what it's worth. I was born here in Kamura, too. I moved to another village at an early age and became a hunter there, so that's why you wouldn't necessarily know me. I'm currently out of commission, though. I got hurt pretty bad on a hunt, and I've been recovering ever since. Whether I'll be able to hunt again is up to fate now. I might have to consider other options. Well, that sucks. Anyway, Hinoa, where the frickety fricka are you? Yeah, that ain't her. But he's the guide. Tell me where she is. Yeah, I don't have questions about the Gathering Hub, but I have some questions about where the hell I'm supposed to go.
Yes, sir. A pleasure to be of service. I've been sent for the Hunters Guild to ask as your personal housekeeper. A housekeeper is someone who takes care of tasks so that a hunter may prepare for their hunt in comfort and style. If you require something to be done in your stead, I'll be happy to take on a range of tasks. I shall do my very best to wait on you, Paw, and, Paw. If you need any tasks done, please feel free to send them my way. I'm always at your service.
Sweet. What can you do? Room custom. Can't do any room customization. That's a blacksmith again, and a buddy smith, and no. But there's a buddy board. The buddy board allows you to select up to 2 buddies to manage their equipment. Blah blah blah. Okay, so this is just where we deal with. Oh, look at that little adorable kitty. Oh. 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 Okay, so you can replace one of his weapons. With one of these things. Okay, cool. Cool. Palico. So I can't change the Palico's gear? Mm-hmm. Okay, probably don't need to mess with that right now. Oh, there it is. I can change his gear from here. And that's much the same as it is in the world, where it's... Okay, gear... Okay. Oh, and his gear can change too. Oh, different scarves and saddles. Oh, yes. The customization options. Yes. Anyway, was something in the item box. Yeah, store items in the item box. Let's see. Okay, I have one of each weapon, it looks like. And it's all the same weapons I remember from World, so that's probably okay. Cool. Cool. No different armor. Got a crap ton of... Okay, so... let's just restock everything, shall we? And... crafting, blah, blah, auto-craft, blah, blah. Yes, because I do want to auto-craft things, but anyway. Leave that for later. Right now, where the heck is the lady? A lady! Questy lady! I wish there was a mini-map of some kind. Okay, well. There she is. She's just sitting right there. Oh, Skyen, already completed your hunter registration. Great. I retrieved your Kahoot from Elder Fugan earlier. It's so cute. You're gonna love it. Kahoots, like buddies, will help you out during quests, but in their own little way. So Kahoots are creatures that are beloved throughout Kamura. Your village elder gave your Kahoot to look after as a pet. If you call to your Kahoot from your action bar, it'll come and perch on your arm. Aw. If a symbol pops up while you have a Kahoot on your arm, push it to have your Kahoot take flight. Maybe something will happen? Okay. Pet menu can be opened while Kahoot is perched on your arm. There you can swap out outfits and feed your feathered friend. If you feed your Kahoot, they'll greet you once you return from your quest. Oh, I'm naming so many things. Oh, look at that adorable fat owl. Yeah. Obviously. Archimedes. Anyway, since my sister's swamped at the moment, I'll go ahead and give you the quest rundown instead. Now that you're a hunter, you'll be in charge of completing the quests that me and Minoto have in our quest lists. Some of these quests are called key quests. They've been selected specifically by the Hunters Guild. So if you make a point of completing key quests, the Hunters Guild will take note. Oh, and one last thing. Here, take this petalace Minoto and I made. As you may be aware, petalaces are protection charms woven from a local plant called Ascending Sprig. Pollen carried by spirit birds will enhance your petalace, strengthening your... Okay. A type of charm bracelet worn by hunters. Like any other piece of gear, you can equip one at a time. They absorb the fragrant pollen from any spirit birds you encounter. Okay, so there's a status boost thing. You can swip them out, blah, blah. Seek out spirit birds. Okay. Oh, I think Minoto should be wrapping up her report right about now. This is really not very friendly to first-time players. Like, if I hadn't played Monster Hunter World prior to this, I would be so lost right now. Like, I would be so overloaded with systems and things to keep in mind. Hold on. You can't go prancing off before my introduction. Skyen, Meowlo, and congrats on becoming a hunter. If you ever find yourself taking a hub quest, then I, Senri the Mailman, have quite the important info for you. You'll need to go through me to meet up with fellow hunters. Make sure to stop by. Well, I think that about wraps everything up. Time to start monster hunting. And it only took half an hour. Okay. So, village progress and hub progress. Right. Before we do any of that, though, I want to go practice with some weapons. I want to test these things out. Because I have to assume the weapons work mostly like they did in World, but I don't know that for sure. Oh, that's a cool automaton. So let's go to the training grounds, and let's figure this stuff out for a sec.
Greetings and sell mutations. I'm Shirobe and I run the Buddy Plaza here. Welcome. Now that you're a bona fide hunter, allow me to welcome you to the Buddy Plaza. Buddy Handler Yori will give you the rundown on all things Buddy. If you hire a buddy, you'll get a trusty battle companion to aid in all your hunting endeavors. Feline Chief Kogarashi is top cat when it comes to managing mercenaries. You can count on any buddies you have on standby to hunt for materials while you're hunting monsters. This ferry goes to the training area. What? Just because you're a hunter now doesn't mean you can start slacking on training. And Rondine here is a trader from outside Kamura. Every good hunter needs a stock of good items. No matter how obscure, she'll probably have what you're looking for. You'll find the buddy board here.
Yada yada, anybody? Okay.
Anyway, every day the buddies here work their tails off to get better and stronger. That's about all I got for you. If you want to know more, you'll have to talk to everyone yourself.
Okay, you can hire, train, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Yes, exit the tutorial, please. Right then. Let's talk to you. No, you. Talk to you.
How's going? I heard you're a Kimura hunter now. Congratulations. So, this is the Buddy Scout. Here you can hire trusty buddies who will accompany you on your hunt. They're all great too and eager to join you out there in the field. Come by whenever you need something buddy related, okay?
Yes. But I already have two, so... Yori will find new prospects for... Buddies can be hired from... Yori will have 7 new Palicos and Palamutes to return for requests. Specific characteristics. You're limited in how many you can hire. Dismiss buddies? Perish the thought! They are my precious companions, and I shall not betray them! Okay, so this is basically if you want to look for creatures that... Oh, okay, so you can... Aha. Right, so in case you want different dogs and cats to swap between, you can do that. Okay, cool. Don't care, I love my pets the way they are. Leave me alone.
Well, Skyn, you're a hunter now. Well done. I'm Kogarashi. I have been charged as the chief of feline affairs within Kamura village. Years prior, I served as Elder Fugen's Palico, and we undertook many a hunt. Now I command the Meowcenaries. If you're ever curious about the Meowcenaries, feel free to ask me.
Cool, what are they? Okay, I guess I just can't find out about that now. Sweet. Haven't broken the seal on that shrine. Okay. Can I climb this? Ooh. Yo. Hello. Okay. Guess there'll be items there. Right, so you, trader from a distant land.
Good day to you. You're a hunter of the village of Kamura, are you not? Please, excuse my sudden intrusion. I am Rondine, at your service. As you can see, I'm a trader traveling the seas from a far-off land to the west. I'm making a stop in my travels here so that I may trade with the people of this wondrous village.
Right, yada, 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 yada. Okay, still can't do anything with her. That doesn't really surprise me that much, frankly. And there's the buddy board again, which is where if I'm going to change the thing. Yes. And then there's you.
Buddy Dojo! A place where Palicos and Palamutes undergo training. Spend Kamura points at the Buddy Dojo to get your buddies training.
There's an experience point, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that's if you have them on standby, you're not bringing them with you. You can train them up here. Sweet. Oh, God. Seriously, if you're a beginner and you've never played Monster Hunter before, boy. Like, if I hadn't had people helping me to learn Monster Hunter World, my good gracious. I don't think I would have gotten very far in that game. As ever, though, the environment design in Monster Hunter World is Monster Hunter games is just stunning. Like just the villages and the things that they make, man. Oh, Right. Let's find out how to work this weapon. So... that wasn't quite what I had in mind. So, okay, so Y is the item button. Fair enough. So, Fade Slash worked exactly the way I thought it would. So... Step Slash, Overhead Slash, Thrust, Rising Slash. Same combo as in World. Work into a Fade Slash. Spirit Blade to build up gauge. And then that works up my Spirit Blade level. Cool. Yes. And then Fade Slash to... and then there's the EI Slash. Cool. Okay. Hang on. So that's... hang on. So X to set RB. And then you can work that into a finishing a Spirit Blade combo. Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. And then there's the counter. Okay. Well, let's go grab a different weapon. Because in World, by the time I sort of fell off it, I was very much messing around with the Insect Glaive most of the time. But maybe it's worth trying something else. Let's see. Can I make this thing work? That's just a triple thrust combo. Right, so, huh? And then closing attacks while guarding, being, huh? And then counter thrust, okay. And then guard dash to, okay. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Am I super... I don't know, the Lance, man, it just always feels... it always feels too immobile. Like, that's why I ended up gravitating towards the Insect Glaive, is because it's so mobile. Like, you just go places and do stuff. So... oh my god, this insect is so slow. And not just the Kinsect, the camera too. Jesus Christ. Okay, no. No, 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 no. I need, oh my god. Can I increase the speed of my camera movement, please? Oh my god, no. No. I can't do that. We can't do that. Jesus. Okay, that's sort of workable. Jesus. Do have to change the camera speed back down, though. But, oh my god. Gunner reticle, gunner camera assist, target. Which one am I changing here to make it? Oh, that's better. Jesus. But yeah, I might not... I might not want to start with the Kinsect glaive, specifically because until you have some better Kinsects that aren't so painfully slow, that's gonna be painful to try and extract, like, the full combo. Okay. So let's start with... I mean, I had some fun with the switch axe. I really want to... Yeah, I'd like to have Ara's guard. But I can't remap the controls freely? Really? Not at all? Aww. Well, that sucks. Okay, well. So, 1, 2, 3. And then element discharge. Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll go with the switch axe, because I'm familiar and comfortable with that weapon. And then as soon as I can craft some better Kinsects, that's what we'll do. Sweet, that's enough training. No way to learn, except to go do it in the wild. Let's get an easy starting quest, shall we? I can still talk to people from atop a dog, right? Yes. A quest just came in for you. Master Utsushi has been calling for you. Looks like it's time for some basic train. Oh, okay. He was so pumped out about being a real instructor, he kept up going on and on about being ready to thrash. And it seems Elder Fugen may have had a hand in it as well, although I was told to keep that part a secret. I suspect they've been racking their brains to think of a way to help your hunting career. How sweet. I've added Utsushi's request to the quest list. Accept it whenever you're ready, but make sure you are ready first, okay? When you are, just head through the quest gate. Okay. Talk to one of the twins to accept the quest. Join request, blah, blah, blah. Yes. And then we have the sub-quests. And urgent quest. Back to basics. Yeah, sure. Ba-ba-ba.
Yo, Ace! A hunter's never too good to go over the basics. That's why I've got a quest for you where you'll revisit all the hunting fundamentals. I'll be waiting for you at the shrine runs. See you there.
Stamina's diminished, blah, blah, I know that. The likes, okay, cool. There's a number of times rated positively, blah, blah, blah. Mutual likes, blah, blah, blah. Resistance down, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Man, that environment design though.
Yo, Ace, what's up? Excited my quest, huh? Nice. Yeah, come on over here and we'll get started.
Right, let me see. Can I mess the language back to... Doesn't look like I can take the... language back to... Japanese yet. Fair enough. I don't mind that.
Congrats again on making Hunter. A whole new life awaits. Yeah, I can already see in your eyes that you're ready to thrash. But let's do a little quest refresher first, cool? Let's start with our camp here. This is your tent. Here you can change your equipment and your weapons and organize your items. If you want to bail on your current loadout, you're free to switch your gear inside. That over there's the supply box. It's full of useful items that'll aid you during a quest. And everything in there is provided by the guild. It's free for you to take and use whatever you want. That's it for the camp. Let's move on to the next part. I'll meet you down by the river past the ledge. If you get lost, just check for my icon in your map.
Make sure your inventory is in order in the tent. Blah, 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 blah. View the map at the bottom left to check location. Triangle indicate players, current locations, white tent symbols of camps, monsters, buddies, and traps, blah, blah. L to zoom in on the map to view endemic life, blah, blah, blah. You can view a detailed map from the start menu. X on the detailed map to open the icon list. Sweet. I do want to fight a monster, though, before this thing is over. So, let's just check the tent out. Okay, so that's where you go to eat a meal. Fair enough. Okay, cool. Not that I'll need it, I think. Yes, I'm well familiar with it, and I don't really need any of this, so... moving right along. But I'll take the herbs.
Hey, up here! Alright, let's talk wire bugs. These bodacious bugs are a must in any hunt. Use them right and you'll be able to zip around pretty much anywhere you want to go. Yeah, even on top of this boulder. Yeah, give it a shot!
I will. A variety of actions can be performed using the extraordinary creature that is the wire bug. Perform rapid aerial maneuvers with wire dash, whip out weapon-specific gambits with silk bind, or regain composure with wire fall. An exhausted wire bug gauge will recover over time and can be used to gain the degree of consumption, blah, blah, blah. Capturing a wild wire bug will increase the gauge by 1. A technique commonly used by Kamura hunters. Use wire bugs to zip through the air and quickly reach your target. By holding ZL, press X to move vertically and A to move forward, and press ZR to move where you're aiming. Okay. Wire dashes can be sequenced or used to initiate wall running if facing a wall. Okay. Each weapon has its own unique silk bind. These cannot be used with your weapon sheathed. To use it, draw your weapon and hold ZL and press X or A. Okay. The well-traveled hunter's technique. Perform a wire dash while facing a wall to initiate wall run using L to maneuver. During a wall run, hold down R to continue running. You can also wall run while climbing ivy.
Yeah, look at that, you're a natural. Next, let's talk buddies. Today I brought my Palico and Palamute, Flash and Rumble, with me. They'll be lending you a paw for this part of the training. First, try mounting my Rumble, my Palamute. Palamute's as swift as the wind, so if a monster gives you the slip, hop on your barking buddy. Alright, I'll be waiting for you up the trail. Meet me there.
When accompanied by Palamute, you'll have access to the Let Me Ride command, allowing rapid transit within the locale. Hop on your Palamute, blah blah. There are two ways to ride. Hold down, or you can issue the Let Me Ride command from your action bar. Yes, okay, that makes sense. Recovery items, whetstones, and other items can be used while riding a Palamute. Yes, good. And they have infinite stamina, it looks like. Which is nice. That makes it a lot easier to travel across the map. A lot more convenient. Is that a wild wire? Oh, no, that's a spirit bird.
If you touch one, its pollen will enhance that good luck charm you're wearing, your pedal ace. When that happens, the scent of the pollen surrounds your pedal ace and boosts your stats. Since this little guy's yellow, it'll increase your stamina. Similarly, spirit bits of other colors will boost your other stats. Pretty gnarly if you ask me. The effect is only active during the current quest, but you can be sure shurikens that they're worth using. John, that's a cloth fly over there. Cloth flies are one of many creatures you'll come across out in the field. We call these little guys endemic life. The power of these floaty fiends friend spread can boost your defense. There's a lot of other endemic life out there that can boost your hunts in different ways. Have a look around for other endemic life and play around with them to see what kind of effects they have. Okay, just a little bit more. Follow me.
Right. Do I have a net with which to catch them? Doesn't look like it. Okay, fair enough. Hello. Thank you, little bird. And defense increase and flash bugs.
Right on, Ace. Got the hang of riding Palamutes already? They're super helpful buddies, especially when you use cover lots of ground. And you can even tell them to attack while you're riding them. But their attacks won't be as strong as yours. So when you're ready to get down to business, it's best to dismount. Looks like we got ourselves some monsters nearby. How are your health and stamina looking? Be sure to keep tabs on your stats while in your field.
Yeah, sure. Fight a monster, please! I just want to fight a monster. Yes, I know how health and stamina works.
Gnarly! A pack of Isuchi. Alright, there's 3 of them. Go take them out for me. Don't hold back because they're small. They can be skillful and ruthless.
Yes. That should not be much of a problem. Except I keep pressing Y instead of,
Sweet! Awesome job there, Ace. Oh, and don't forget to carve to harvest monsters, the material from the monsters.
Yes, yes, I am fully aware. Ba-ba-ba. Where's the last one? Up here. Gimme, 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 gimme. Yoink!
Just as I expected from my star pupil. That was an incredible hunt. If there's something you think you could have done better, don't worry. After all, you're just getting started. Now then, let's head back to camp. Yeah, it looks like we're kind of far away from it. But no big deal, y'all. Use fast travel and you'll be back at camp in no time. I'm gonna go ahead. See you there.
Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. I did press minus. What the hell? That's not the minus key, then. Oh, hold minus. That's what it is. Really? A smoke bomb? Okay. They really are in love with the ninja imagery here, huh?
Yeah, congratulations, you completed this basic training quest. I'm not proud to send you out into the field as a fully fledged hunter. You learned well, but keep in mind, Elder Fulgen and I expect much from you. If you ever feel like going over your basic training again, all you need to do is accept the quest from Hinua. I'd be able to guide you through it again.
Okay. But we do have to fight a monster, though. Like, we do have to fight an actual monster, though. Not this tutorial nonsense. Haha, fist bump with a kitty cat! I like that. Yes, 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 I know, it's fine. Wow, money. And I didn't faint a single time. That's a good first quest. Seriously, I need to fight a monster, though. I need it! I need it! Man, that art style. It's so good. I like that black ink wash and like this the fat brush strokes around the edges, like, oh.
Well, Skyrim, I see you insist your little quest was no match for you. Ha! I expect nothing less. What you learned today is the very essence of hunting. Wherever the hunt takes you, those lessons will always hold true.
No, you know I should have some one-star quests ready for you. Thank you, please, for the love of God. Yeah. Quest, please. I want a monster. I need to fight a monster. I have a mighty need. Training quests. Are there more? Okay. I'll do those on my expedition tour? These are quests where you're... Okay, so that's if you just want to go explore and do whatever. Are there any objectives? No, just exploration. Okay. Anyway. Oh, there aren't any real monsters yet! Come on! Really? Fine. I'll settle for killing some Yagras. Those infernal Jagras keep messing with my visits to the shrine ruins. They're after the offerings I bring with me. Those rude, blasphemous fiends. Send them running with their tails between their legs. Okay. But I want to fight a big monster, though. Fine. Next episode, we'll fight a big monster. This time around... Upon initially visiting a new location, your map obscured by fog will be dispelled as you display. Unknown monsters, blah, blah, blah. Generic icon. Okay. Just grab that. It's frustrating to have played Monster Hunter at a really high level and then be saddled with this. One. Oh, get over here.
Coward!
Face your doom. Man. I just want a big monster. Next episode. Next episode, we fight a big monster. A big monster. Thank you. So, now my question is, can I just vault over that stuff? Or do I still need to... Oh, that's nice. You clear out the bone piles pretty quick with this. I wonder, what's the wire bug? Oh! 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 Oh, the wire bug thing is good. The wire bug thing is very good. I'll get use out of those. Now, we need to get up here. Whoop, like so. Why could I not get my dog to do that? La da 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 da. Can I carve from atop a monster? From atop a palamute? Oh, yes, I can. Well, that was 7 Yagras. Golden Spirit-Bug. Restores some stamina. And picked up and can be stored. Well, since we're out here anyway, might as well explore the map a little bit. Woo! Nitro Shrooms. And a dead abandoned village. Oh, hello. You're not what I'm here for, but, Okay, we know where the last Yagras is. Let's just go get it. I don't feel like I quite deserve the ostentatious, like, ba 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 ba. Not that I won't take it, but still. Okay, since we have some time before the quest is over, let's just explore more map. Man, it's pretty. I really like this run-down, dilapidated old shrine. It's quite cool. And I suspect, like, exploring the map is kind of the point of those first 2, like, completely inconsequential quests. Or the first few inconsequential quests. Aw, look at my good boy. He's a very good boy. Well, cool. It's Monster Hunter. It feels like Monster Hunter. It is the game that I remember. from World, but scaled down a little bit. And it feels faster, too. Like, a lot of it feels... not necessarily in loading times, as we're seeing right now, but it feels snappier. Like, it feels a little bit less clunky than World did. And it feels a little bit more... oh, a lot of people want to talk to me. It feels a little bit more responsive in a lot of ways. But, yeah, if you've enjoyed hanging out in the world of Monster Hunter Rise with me, then the like, comment, and subscribe buttons down below are your friends, because they'll let you know when there's more Monster Hunter on the channel. And there will be, because, God, I've missed it. I've really kind of missed going through, like, not so much the tutorials, maybe, but, like, starting out as a fresh hunter and, like, really working my way up the ladder. That's kind of got me pumped. So if you want more Monster Hunter content, there's thing buttons. Click the thing. Right. I have a Patreon, a merchandise store, a tip jar, and memberships available on this channel. Among other things to help me pay my rent, but also for the editor who helps edit some of the episodes on this channel. So if you want to help me afford that, and maybe raise their pay, then you can help me out that way. And if you don't want to, you don't have to. It's completely okay. Thank you very much for watching. Wash your hands, wear a mask, take the vaccine, and try to act in solidarity with those who are working to make the world a better place.